Isn't it Mortal Kombat Flawless Victory?
No, fighter. Whenever you win without taking any damage, it goes perfect.
GBI.
You didn't play it enough, I see.
Like you're talking about some of like the big combos, right? Like that must be.
MGX.
No, the flawless victory.
BLFY.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
I'm not suggesting you
Jack.
jump into the automatic.
Google's finally pulling back. This is on the back of the AI chip used with Meta there. I wonder where the stopping point is here on Google. It looks like 320. Sarah here saying, I agree, Ryan, full-heartedly. I would have my hands up leaving, going, I'm right here. Shoot, I don't know what that was in reference to.
I
I got lost there. Sorry, Tara.
Google. Okay, so it looks like
get a red to
it
green
did some
move.
support already. So if you look at the daily chart. Let's see, what was this print we got here? The low
Polls
was what?
still more.
319.55. That was our low, right? That is pretty close to.
OOMA.
No, maybe not. I was going to say it looks like that was 319.55. 319.48. Yeah, 319.48. So that's about 8 cents away from the high of yesterday. I think that's where you're getting your support with Google today. So it'd be yesterday's high and yesterday's close are going to be, I would say, the next support areas since we've already started getting an interaction from them.
Right. Lulu getting mentioned here. Lulu, this is up by 1.24%. I gotta think this is on the back of the Kohl's and Abercrombie report.
Apparel should be doing pretty good. I mean, Nike's up, United Armour's up, Lulu's up.
Tara, you too, huh? Did you get made fun of when you were a kid for being interested in aliens like I did? I give you an air high five for that. We're on the same team there. Sorry, 13.
No worries. SETI did pop above the resistance around 185, got to 193, came right back in. Looking at the price ladder here, there's still a lot of sellers in the way from 187 all the way up to $2. So we're going to see some bigger volume out of this one. Here we go. Now we're starting to hit that 185 area again. It's still getting rejected.
Izzy mentioning Best Buy here. Best Buy up 1.6%. Looks like they had earnings here this morning. Best Buy had it traded up initially. Company reported better than expected Q3 financial results and raised guidance. Came all the way back and actually went negative. Now back up to 78. It's a wild pre-market here. Izzy, were you able to grab any of this? Do you like this if it breaks 78? It almost looks like. Almost looks like right out of the open here we had a Kohl's type reaction where it sold off a little bit and then bang went right. I wasn't watching it though.
HYPD.
Another stock that's been moving since Friday when he's got the pre-market lows. Rocket having 1854 is the high now.
That's RKT then.
Yes, sir.
But
that's also one of the sectors that has more to do with the human side of things, housing. So still looking for a lot of these consumer-oriented sectors to come back next year. So some discretionary, consumer staples, healthcare. We've already seen healthcare start to go. Also housing and energy, kind of back and forth on. But I think some energy plays will do better than others.
STEM.
Nvidia getting mentioned here that hit new lows, and indeed that is continued to be weak here. This was actually trading down on that Google AI chip headline.
Yep.
And there was some discussion in the chat earlier about those. That's the TPUs, the tensor processing units. Those chips aren't ready yet, right? That's still a ways out.
From Google, I don't know what their manufacturing stage.
Yeah. I don't know for sure either, but I'm pretty sure that those are actually not even available yet. Let me see if the oh, you know what, that came from the information. Let me see if I have that stuff in here.
It's like Kohl's is still trying to get above that 21, but it shouldn't be too much longer.
UEIC, CJK.
Yeah, I would have to.
Dale.
I would have to look into that. That I don't know. If anyone knows off the top of their head, let us know.
Tello.
Let us know. But we're seeing some moves up and down depending on what side of the deal they are on that. NVIDIA down 5% here today. And actually, I did notice that there were some calls getting bought into this down move. More calls on Google.
Getting a little bit of resistance here with KSS. So if KSS comes back in, we're going to see some support starting as early as 2025, and then $20 where we were trying to break out of. So looks like we're coming back in here a little bit with KSS.
That was a nice pop above VWAP. That was a really good trade here. Is he mentioning AMD getting pounded?
CJK.
Yeah, that one's again pounded, which might be a pretty
CBLL.
CETY. We did get a candle to close above that 185 level. So now that's
PBOG.
The high so far 196. As long as we can hold above that for the next 10-15 minutes, could push through too.
Market looks like it's coming in a little bit here. S&P still holding at unchanged here, but the NASDAQ down just over 0.5%. That's actually near the lows. The Dow traded up. The Dow's actually up by 0.63%. And again, S&P about flattish. Oh, and by the way, the important questions here. Producer polled for the Thanksgiving turkey. You had 3 options: oven roasted, deep fried, or I'm vegetarian vegan. Oven roasted winning that 64%. Deep fried coming in second with 29%, and 7% of you do not partake in turkey because you are a vegetarian. So actually pretty good. I'm actually surprised that deep fried is that high. I feel like not a lot of people have deep fryers or are experienced with deep frying a large item like a turkey. And then obviously you get the horror stories every year of people blowing up their houses.
MCFT.
You know, it's interesting. I'm looking at McDonald's stock right now, and man, does 310 stand out as a resistance area, and we're kind of knocking on that door of 310 right now.
UPLD.
Which one? Sorry, I was reading the comments.
McDonald's.
Oh, MCD, got it.
Pretty good move out of the gate here. No red candles yet. For 310, that's been a resistance area. No closes above that for it looks like since last month, and there was only one. The very next day we were down lower.
FVR.
310, big area followed by 312. That's certainly an area, and I think we're trying to break a downtrend off these highs. So look at this daily chart, see if we can get a trend line going here.
4.
Yeah, that puts a breakout spot around 315. Keep an eye on McDonald's. It looks pretty interesting. I'm liking the price action we're getting here today.
And I'm looking at this chart here, and the highs right around 310 that you were just outlining from Friday. This looks like it's going to get challenged. Maybe we do get a pop higher here.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, isn't it?
It is actually. It is.
And SETI, there we go, over 2 in a big way. 226 now the new high.
NVD.
Nice. So this basically kind of consolidated a little bit as that VWAP caught up and then launched again here. SETI, this is now up over 100%. We do have a 100% runner here today. How about that?
All right.
How about that?
So we're still getting support around the $20 area with KSS. So if this continues to hold up and holds VWAP, it's got a pretty good setup to push higher over 21 and get to 22. So we'll see if we end up getting that.
Daniel calling 250 plus coming. By the way, Rigetti straight down out of the gate. Same with Palantir. So some of our inverses that we've been trading recently, those higher here on this move down.
Oh yeah, gotta look at those too. Oh yeah.
Good thing I cut my losses.
Wow, this RGTZ, just fantastic move here. Let's take a look at Rigetti and see.
All right, let's try that oversold bounce play. But this time,
this isn't the move you want to chase.
the oversold bounce play.
Yeah, and Marcus here mentioning got stopped out of NBIS. We are seeing some weakness here in some of the AI trade not named Google, and actually even Google pulled back out of the open. Let's see what it did since then. That bounced from there.
Rigetti could probably come down to about $24.25 before it finds some support.
MSBI.
We'll see if it, if it can hold it, if it can get back above 25. But right now it looks like it's headed downwards. It isn't showing much sign of stopping yet.
RGTZ, that also probably mean, we talked with
Riley.
Ed Iglinski from Direction
NERV.
yesterday. He mentioned that SOXS and
CBLL.
SOXL, two of the biggest ETFs
OOMA.
with the most amount of inflows and outflows. SOXS, this looks to be the trade here. This is popping out of the open.
Fantastic.
And this is exactly what one of our members in Happy Hours talked about yesterday. In fact, he was buying this at the close yesterday. He's already up on that. That's really, really good stuff.
YSG.
SOXS here looks like 433, new intraday high break coming if it takes this out.
Traders trying to hit
SPRU.
SETI right now, CETY, trying to push through 225. Looks like that's the big resistance area to get through right now.
Multiple Apple
EPSN.
sweeps coming while Apple is near the highs here of 280. Looks like it's just shy of 280, but it did trade above that
ESTL.
earlier.
Daniel, I think you're right. If we can't get through 225 pretty soon here, this is going to come back in a little bit.
Well, I would just watch that volume here. It's like the rug pull if you can't
Looking
keep
for
trading up here.
oversold bounce
Still.
play.
Yeah, this pop over $2, that was a big move. So $2 is going to be an early support area, but yeah, VWAP right beneath it.
Oversold
That
bounce
seems
from
like
the
a little
1
bit
minute
more likely.
severely
And that's at
oversold.
185,
R size
which
at
is
16.
the area it was trying to get over from the pre-market going into the open.
HUBC.
Merck straight up out of the open
IDAI.
here. Michael mentioning that rotation going into healthcare. Let's take a look at some of those healthcare
NRC.
names. I know we took a look at some of them yesterday. Here's
DBF.
UNH, 2.5%.
MSGM. ARCT.
Here we go with SETI. It's hitting
KSS.
225, a little bit more volume, and I think this thing breaks out.
KSS.
HUBT.
You're right on that healthcare call too.
HUW.
All of these up off the open here. Let me go back to SETI. I know that's our mover right now.
ANVS.
Human sectors beaten up all year. It's time to rotate.
CBLL.
I think you see rotation into some of those human-oriented sectors, but
STRZ.
I think that comes back as well in a big way.
HUBC.
Daniel mentioning that the pullback here on SETI was
NDD.
instantly met with buyers. Part of me wonders if some of the
CBLG.
turkey crack is
SLP.
coming here.
ANVS.
Good morning, Amanda. Dan saying, made my
EVCM.
20% on SETI. Thanks for the call out. You know what you'll get there. Registering all day. Chewbacca loves your effort today.
OPTX.
I trimmed some Johnson & Johnson because we're at all-time
Awesome.
highs, and this was yesterday I did it. Trimmed Johnson & Johnson, we're at all-time highs,
DRC.
RSI is extended, so
OPTX.
I don't want to be completely out of this until we get up towards around 220. I like that area
CLDI.
for an exit, but right now this thing is pretty extended, so I'd have trimmed my
HSAI.
Johnson & Johnson I've had for a while.
James here saying, all things considered, with semis down like this today and the market's still doing okay, it's not that bad. I think that is
HKPD.
more of a comment
Kids.
on actual rotation
Kids.
going on as opposed to just running for the exits and keeping money on the sideline.
Pony trying to turn around here,
SLP.
been getting support ever since it came down here to the 200 EMA on the 5 minute.
Free.
It's been getting support for the past 15 minutes. Now we're starting to see it turn around. Still needs to recapture VWAP, but that would be the first step
Lake.
in
Kids.
turning
NVD.
turning up. So if it does get a recapture of VWAP here, which we're at,
HUBC,
1340 looks
PSTL.
like the next resistance area,
Okay.
followed
Play.
by 1375.
See if this can get back to VWAP here. Pony
SBLX.
AI.
ANVS. EBF.
Looks like
MSGY.
McDonald's breached 310, went to 310.58, came back
LNAI.
in, we're just under 310 again.
LNAI.
So still
LNAI.
310, big resistance area.
HUBC. ANVS.
And you see some big volume and, to get over that and start closing over it.
MSGY.
Pony AI now starting to climb a little bit
Dale.
more.
It's literally battling with the VWAP right now. I'm watching it happen
Off.
really quickly here. Producer had to step into a quick meeting, and all that they
GG.
talked about was Thanksgiving sides.
MSGY.
We are in the right spot there. By the way,
OPTX.
did anyone mention stuffing and how elite it is?
MSGY.
Because they should have.
HUBC.
And I agree. Producer, if we could
ALLR.
please just
Off.
get time to move a little bit faster, we'd all be better off.
Zealer, I think I would
CLWT.
re-enter Johnson & Johnson if it came back under 150. That's
Swag.
been where I've always had my cost basis to be under.
OALG.
So and
CBLL.
I've been in it since
NVD.
it was 2019 when I first started buying it. I picked up some more
HCKT.
after COVID. When it was there's only been a few times since COVID where it's been under 150. So I've just been adding
LNKB.
underneath there, but That's probably where I'd start buying again, is under 150.
Now it looks like the entire market pulling here. So Dow, which seemed to be immune, has gone green to red, down 0.2 here. SPY down, SPY down about 0.5%, and Nasdaq leading the way lower at minus 1.25%.
Everybody that was trading steady, well done. 250 is the high of the regular session. We're still trying to hold above 230.
Pony AI rejected at that VWAP, by the way. That's definitely the spot. Tell you what, VWAP breakout's still not great yet. The curl off the low was the move.
Damn, market is just pulling back like crazy, boy. Shit.
Lunai Bioworks, one of the ones we looked at today, that's trying to recapture 150, which is a support area in the pre-market before we lost it, just before the open.
Tenzin says, I told you a violent pullback was incoming. Tenzin, oh, no. I saw that you said JK after you said that before. Now you're getting it, and now you told us? No, Tenzin. I saw the JK. I'm just busting on you.
There it is. That's the bounce.
I'll have to take a look at that then. Amanda, Coles, by the way, it looks like this is making another attempt to get over 21. Coming up towards that, the 2080 area.
That's the bounce.
ANVS.
There's a large seller standing in the way, so let's see if he gets taken out. Here we go, trading right up to that position.
There we go. Producer's just cranking out the polls here like he's cooking Thanksgiving dinner with polls. The YouTube poll is up now. Bitcoin by December 31st. Under 75K, 75 to 85K, 85 to 100K, or above 100K. Get your votes in. I love that, producer.
Yep. Daniel, I'm watching KSS right now, looking for this move over to 2080.
MH, IPDN,
Over 2080 should take us over 21.
LNAI.
Here we
There's
go.
2084.
Yep.
AGCC,
There's another even larger seller at 21 now.
LNAI.
So you think you need to clear
ARCT.
21, huh?
To get to, yeah.
TBCH.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I think that's the next big
AOMR.
resistance area, and then we get that. I think we could see
PLSE.
22.
And I have a high of day here from that opening impulse move here at 2093. So it looks like that right before. I wonder if there's a big seller. I can't see him on my price ladder here. I wonder if there's a big seller sitting there. We shall see.
At which price?
2093 your
GRPN.
intraday high from the impulse move out of the open.
I don't see anybody at 2093 specifically, but I think it could have been just some of the sellers up at around 21. Kind of pushing the position, locking their position down. They reloaded at 2080 again.
We'll see if we can take out that 2080. That would be awesome. I'm going to flip around here, but we know what we're looking for. Here's open. Looks like we're testing 80 here. Remember, we couldn't get above that near the close yesterday. Maybe we have a possible pop on that here today. Izzy's 2 for 2 on Amazon. You'll get a register ring for that without a doubt.
Nice.
DVIK.
Yeah, just a little bit more volume in KSS, and I think we get that 21 right. Looks like LNAI also coming up and testing VWAP, so we just got a slight print above 150 resistance area. Still no closes above it though, despite now having the second 5-minute candle trade over that level.
Good stuff there.
FLNC, that found some support down near 15, it looks like the low is 1510. Turning back up. Let's see if it can recapture VWAP.
Market is bouncing here. You're right, Zach. We'll see if this can sustain or if this is just a regression bounce.
SYM also turning back up, looking looks like it wants to take out 76. That was the high of the session here. Was rejected earlier, about 15 minutes ago. We're coming right back up to it right now.
Stay like that.
Good. I'm not on this SYM.
Exactly what I wanted. Perfect. And there we go.
DSPH here. AISP.
McDonald's still getting rejected at 310.
PSTL.
How's SETI doing?
ANVS.
Back in on CETY.
ANVS. ANVS.
Yeah, still getting rejected from that 250.
NUKK.
print.
NUKK.
We come in some more. Support's going to be
MFI.
VWAP.
NUKK.
197. And now the last time this thing came to VWAP, it
NUKK.
traded around it for a little bit and launched. We'll see if we get that
NUKK.
again.
And we should see a new session high in SYM in just a tick here.
Dare.
There it is. 76.43, 57. There she goes, 58.
AISP.
Good stuff there. 13. You'll get a register ring too. We just handed them out here. NVO. This is one that we talked about there with Charlie. This is actually up 3.5%. Now this looks like this is going for new highs.
Pass the turkey.
Looks. NUKK. MF5.
Oh, I can't wait. By the way, on this did reverse here. 883 was your pre-market high on the back of that news. See if we can push above that here.
HSAI.
Looks like there's a fairly decent seller there at 875.
KSS just not having the volume to get over that 21 print.
No.
It's still not giving up these the gains yet, but it's having a hard time.
Yeah, I'd have a plan in case the strength just kind of loses it here. Stop or something out there if you're trading that one.
We also got SETI coming in, so it's almost near VWAP. This might be rolling over here.
AISP. ARCG.
FLNC continues to climb up to its VWAP.
TECX.
And SYM is now just printed over
ARCG.
That was a
77.
great bounce play. I'm out. Sold at the
AISP.
VWAP, nigga. I'm out.
Okay, it looks like SETI's trying to bounce from the VWAP, but I'll be honest, watching this.
So right at the
Let me
VWAP
put it on
right
screen
here.
Watching
my
it actually, it
profits.
doesn't look like it has a whole lot of strength, at least so far. I know it's up above that by about 6-7 cents, but it looks like it's kind of slowing
And
down.
let
there.
me confirm
ARCT.
that real quick.
And this is why you didn't want to
Great
chase
trade.
RGTZ.
So
because
right
that
at the
came,
VWAP, I
right
know.
back in, but it's looking
Time
like
and time
it might
again, when
be,
you look at chart pattern,
ready
you
to,
know.
ARCT.
gear up
Oversold
again.
bounce play to the VWAP. Great trade.
EWEN.
SETI has left the chat. We'll see. By the way, Ondas set a new intraday high there, 888. Set it by 1 penny.
Made
Came back
128
in
on
a
that
little bit,
realized profit.
still holding above the
Saw a
ONMD.
cutback on some of the
57.
losses today from that swing
That
play.
SETI
overnight.
bounce
It's all
continuing
good.
here. Looks like 207. It is
USNA.
trying to go past 210. We'll see if it has the strength to do that. John, our thoughts here are obviously the news is what's
Profits,
moving it
man.
here.
But
This
if
to
you
me
get above
seems like a
VWAP,
short-term
Riley.
trade. I don't know that anyone. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone has
This
kind
was
of a
like an
long-term
A+
view on the
setup,
news
bro.
here,
Oversold
otherwise
bounce
this is just a
play,
short-term
bullpen
trade for us.
from
We'll
us,
use the
man.
chart to tell us what to do.
I think
Volume
that
came
when
in,
it comes to
recognized
CDPY,
it.
this should be one
Knew
of
it.
the stocks you have in a basket, like a watch list,
SGMT.
so you can keep of different battery names, because we're expecting batteries to be a pretty big theme next year. So I would have this
USNA.
one on a watch list with a whole bunch of other
Note.
battery names.
There you go. If you're going to trade it today, for those gains. Slap it on that watch list, and then have a tactical entry for this. SETI actually looking like it might lose its VWAP right here.
Yeah, this one looks like
Sab.
it's experiencing some weakness, but if it still can hold above
OMDA.
there might be some more upside.
RRGB. OMDA.
FLNC, man, that was a
OMDA.
really good reversal off of 1510.
Time is
Nice candles, too.
9:57. Let's look real quick. Let me see what Holly's long. Oh shit, Holly's long.
FLNC. Amanda here
Riley.
selling Ondas
SBL.
calls, the 11 calls.
Here's
Those
what's
are the
Holly's long
Decembers.
right
Those are the ones
now.
And KSS now at the
SGMT.
doorstep of 21, trying to break through. There it is. 21.
I can't
And-
keep up. I
Riley.
can't keep up.
Riley. DBI.
When do I think the EVs get to the 800 mile plus range?
NUKSBLX.
If batteries are,
OMDA.
I think that's why he's asking on the back of that battery
Damn,
thing.
profit.
oh,
She's
I
at
don't-
Are they going to be
22
better
right now. Let me see.
Yeah, so that's not why I'm on. the
MH.
theme. I think it's
And she's
more
trading
AISP.
because
SYM.
demand and can be used. Not that they already aren't being used in a lot of devices, but you're going to see even more usage. Drones certainly use a whole lot of batteries.
ONMD.
So there's that. You have
VRCA.
all this automation that's going to use batteries. You have robots that are going to use batteries, and of course you have EVs that use batteries. Data centers
MCS,
have batteries
SGMT,
for backups. You have
MHY.
battery backups for computers. I have a battery
CBLL.
backup right here.
So do
Battery
I.
backups.
DZLL,
Batteries are going
DLL,
to be a
GRWS,
pretty big theme
AISP.
with all this electrification.
TBCH,
going with
TBCH.
all this build out of electrical infrastructure and data centers. It's
GNPX.
going to be a big thing.
NTHM.
As far as how soon do I think we're
STHM.
going to see an 800 mile vehicle, EV,
AISP.
I don't know that we will. I think what you might see happen before we get to something that's able to do that kind of capacity in terms of travel is you're going to see charging systems that are much quicker. So it doesn't, because I think that in order to get that kind of storage density, some real weight issues. And I think that it would make more sense if there was just
SYM is at
way to develop more
77.49.
development and technology for fast
Float
charging.
46 million. That's not bad.
The refueling process is about on par with gasoline.
BNTC.
That's what I think would happen first.
Oh, why it got above the B? It got above the V. Right?
TCOO.
Yeah,
guess I
I
sold a
know
little
what you're
too
saying,
early.
right?
TCAM,
You want the charging to be
TCAM.
simple. There's no
Potentially, this could
having
be a
nice
short
engine versus
issue,
an
right?
EV engine.
Yeah.
That's almost
Gets
more
rejected.
important than having that 800-mile range. Frankly, I would agree with you on that. You could very quickly and safely recharge a battery and get all that mileage back. I don't see anything wrong with a 400-mile range. That makes a lot of sense.
Skill.
Yeah, I just don't know that we're going to see the 800-mile range without making sacrifices elsewhere. So I would think faster charging is going to be the way to go.
BBY here. There's another retailer here. I guess the human trade, if you will.
Either
This
way,
also
still like a
higher
trade
here
that
on the back of
I
its
recognize
by
it
1.3%.
oversold down, but so I'm starting to recognize this
Other
pattern. Like
retail
sell
stock
off.
that I've been talking about
bounce.
recently, Gamer Sports, ticker AS, that's also up, although barely. Looks like. Yeah, it's up more than that now here. So this continues. So it looks like that entire sector trying to move higher there.
SNVR.
And then Amazon, I know
And it looks like
Izzy's
we're getting
scalping
that
this here.
rejection.
Amazon dipped and then ripped. I don't know that there's
If it
necessarily
feels
anything
VWAP,
going
then
on.
you know
The
that,
one thing I will
okay,
throw out there,
it's
since it's
VWAP.
almost Black Friday, has anyone found any killer deals on Amazon for the
That's what
Black
I'm
Friday
saying. Yeah,
sale,
I'm
which
out.
is ongoing? It's been
I'm
going
like,
on
I'm
for
not gonna
several
trade in
days
the middle
at
of
this
an
point.
RSI range.
Let's see.
It's choppy. and
Rosenblatt
then, nah.
maintaining a buy and a $305 price target.
Where's
So you get a price
Google?
target or a
Google,
defense
I know
there
you're way
maintains
too-
and price
Come
target
on.
of 305.
If this is not a
Other than that,
short, I
really
don't
see
know
anything
what is, dog. That's crazy.
going on here.
Yeah, Jay, this is my big thing that I'm.
I think I might
into
buy
right
some
now,
puts.
out here in Texas, because there's so many different infrastructure projects that we have going on. We're already building, as you pointed out, NRG. We're building power plants out here in in Harris County and I think it's Chambers County. That's east of Houston, next to Beaumont. But we're building more power plants for natural gas. We're Energy Transfer's going to be supplying a lot of pipeline and natural gas to different data centers that are building on-site power plants.
Like, look at the weekly,
100%
bro.
agree with you.
Bruh, look at this shit.
The energy play is.
Bro,
is
you
the one
can't
going
tell
forward.
me.
There are
Where's the
battery
RSI?
backup
Hold on.
systems on a lot of these sites for data centers.
85?
That's why
84?
we're
Nah,
interested,
bro.
We're kind of interested in some vanadium
Nah.
plays.
You gotta give the
LBRS.
signal.
They're
Give me
not
the
meant for,
formation or
EVs
give me like a
anything
wick
that.
off or
Those
something.
are meant to be stationary.
I'm just waiting
So
for it.
lots of different
LBRS.
ways to play the energy side. I agree some of these are much more expensive than others, but we've got some lists going here, and I'm trying to put together some comprehensive information about everything that's happening out here just in this state alone. It's pretty big.
Really quickly here, wanted to highlight this. This is great here. Not Glenn. Yassine. Bang. Yassine says AMTM happy hour stock. What up? Yeah, what up is the earnings here. Good earnings. Stock's up by 18%. We did talk about this on happy hour. But the other thing is I actually told you about that story the morning that we had that Andrew Left from Citron tweeting about this being the energy stock that nobody knows about. And this definitely being along. The stock has had a really good move since then. Grats, Yassine, on taking that. Really good stuff here today. You guys are also mentioning SETI again. Let's take a look and see what's going on with that. Took it off my screen, so I wouldn't be surprised if we put in new highs here.
Yeah, that was bouncing off of VWAP. Don't know if we're going to fully get a reversal here, but right now it's getting some support from VWAP. Just need to see that volume component kick in, but when you look at the MACD, it's starting to see appear as though the momentum is waning off here. So that's why I'm not sure if we're going to full on get a reversal and go up and take out 250 yet. Looks like Chipotle is coming in life back. It's coming back to life. You mean? So,
Chris.
let's take a look
Man,
at Chipotle because
I
restaurants,
think this is
that's
gonna pull
another
back.
consumer
CVLG.
side.
Okay, look, so when the guys try to close your brand like this, how far they pull back?
This thing has been going
Even
sideways
if it continues to trend,
for
right?
almost a month now. So, what's that look like on a
LEGH.
monthly chart?
Pulled back about 6%.
That's a pretty interesting looking
Seven.
candle, wouldn't you
Let's
say?
see.
For Chipotle.
Yeah, sure is. It actually looks like it's trying to break out here. I have the top end of the candle that creates this big gap
VSLK.
right about 32 and a half. So not really far away from that. Top of the wick is at 34 there, and a huge gap that fills up at 40. So it is kind of an interesting candle here, 13. You're right on that.
I do, the more I look at this monthly chart, the more I'm starting to like this.
Jack.
I think that the way I would play this is let's let
There you
this
go,
month
perfect rejection right
close
there.
and
I'm
see
putting a
what
nice
we end
put.
up
I
getting.
said it too. It's gonna
And
get rejected right here.
I think that'll give us a good idea of what we.
That's why I like that oversold bounce play, man.
The support that it's
Textbook.
been getting at
Textbook.
around $30.
Textbook
That was
oversold
previously a
bounce play.
resistance area back in 2021.
SCVL.
Breakout from that level. When we came back in and it was supporting. I'm sorry, resistance again.
How?
Yeah, we're
So I
ready
do
for this
like,
trade right here.
that $30
PLC.
level. Looking at this monthly chart now, if we see a big
CLWT.
reversal, the big resistance we're going to have to get over is looking. It seems to be about $35. But the low RSI, this reversal candle, I think this looks pretty good down here, CMG. So I think that's the way I would play it. Let's see how this month closes.
Well, we're almost at the end of the month, so good timing there. Zach saying not touching anything
AEHL.
until Friday noon or Monday. I think you mean Friday afternoon,
INSC.
which actually means that you're not touching anything till Monday because remember
What's
we have a half
Bitcoin
day on
doing
Friday.
right now?
Market
Damn,
is truncated and
Bitcoin.
closes at 1
Try
p.m.
looking ugly.
Eastern time.
MED.
And it's going to be interesting to see
NRCL.
if we can, what kind of data we get about the initial
INSC,
foot traffic
VRA,
on Friday, on Black
INSC.
Friday. See how that's going to cause the market.
Let's see.
It seems like if it's
VBAI,
positive, we do get
okay.
a lift in the retail stocks.
Pattern
So
still looking good
something
right
I'll be
now.
watching for.
I like it.
AEHL.
Yep. I'm starting to get advertisements for stuff that I want too on Black Friday sale.
FWRG.
The car wash soap that I really like. The company Kokemi makes a holiday version that smells like
OPTS.
freshly baking apple pies.
TVRD.
It's not
STMG.
available until right now, and it is on Black Friday sales, and you can
Love.
bet your ass your
Fox.
boys loading up on that.
Fox. Boom.
Look
Heel.
at FLNC
Heel.
after the
Fox.
drop down to
Sweet.
1510. Back
Heel.
up here over VWAP, contending with the
Fox.
65 EMA, looking to re-enter all the sideways consolidation that we got in the pre-market. 1750, big resistance area. Break through that,
CLWT.
probably see the other side of 1850.
Shwee.
Amanda says Friday is going to be so boring for that.
Jack.
I'm now back in silver long. But Amanda, you're
CLW.
going to be hanging out with us on Friday, right? Like after your Thanksgiving, like before the Black Friday really kicks off,
Crow.
before the Bears play the Eagles for
Fox.
first place in the
Love.
NFC. LOL. You're going to be
SNBR.
joining us, right? And trading with us, hopefully.
So we're getting a question from Sean about thoughts on another retail stock that's maybe at a long-term support level. Thoughts on Costco?
Let me bring Costco up
Jack.
on the bigger chart here, and let's have a
TBCH,
chart breakdown on that really quickly
VRA.
here. Blessed Trader says,
Jack.
I detail the hell out of the truck, but Ryan, you beat me by a landslide with the good smelling car wash. Yo, I don't beat anybody. If you're out there detailing
Jack.
your own car, you're doing a
Jack.
hand car wash, you're
Jack.
winning, Blessed Trader. Lots of positives out of that. Really good
Sweet.
stuff. Okay, here's your
Sweet.
Costco chart, 13. We are basically
NPV.
holding above the 500. We've tested it twice.
I don't think this is really
VVOS.
turned around quite yet. It's great that we got that
MCFT.
reversal off of my 875 level,
Seat.
but I
Shwee.
don't feel comfortable
Again.
with the way this
BNGO.
chart looks while it's under $900.
DVMR.
It's,
SNBR.
it
I-
could still potentially go lower, but I
SNBR.
think
NXGL.
that
DBI.
875 is still a
Again.
really important level. Gotta see, we can't see closes beneath it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing like, I agree with you. Like, looking at this, it almost looks like this wants to probe an area lower here. Didn't you have 860 as a level at one point?
No,
because overshooting this by $20 seems fairly normal to me. Let's see what the other charts look like.
That was another one of our other happy hour folks that had a price, a support area at 860. That's he said 860. I said 875. Maybe 860 is another support area. I certainly think it could be. Looking at seeing as how we had price action underneath my 875 that goes down to 865, 867 in that area. And then of course you had this 860 breakout area back in August after the yen carry trade. So certainly looks like it could be, but the next big area of support for me, if we lose 875, is going to be down at 800.
YYAI.
Okay. And here's the weekly chart. I think Sean was saying this. 13. Look at weekly charts.
Yeah.
Sean, I'm the one controlling the screen, by the way. But here is, you bring up a really good point about the weekly chart here on Costco. We're beneath the 100-week average there at 191. This, to me, this weekly chart also looks like this wants to push a little bit lower here.
Yeah, I think I'm not a buyer of Costco right now. And besides it, there's other retail names I've been
SHPH
store names that I've been getting into ahead of this. Like I bought Dollar General a while back, and when it was around $78. So it's got to get these when they're really weak.
Yeah.
And I don't think this one's really hit that quite yet.
Yeah, I'm not buying this right now. I do have a position in this, and I'm up like 150 points on it, so I'm okay kind of holding this right here. But I would agree, I'd want to see this area really hold here. Mark is saying when the brand fades, the dividend follows. Indeed.
VRA.
Something to watch for some of those dividend names, although I don't think that Costco is at risk of that.
I don't think they are either.
He might have been saying that about something else, to be fair, but I'm just saying that I don't know if that's applicable to Costco.
I'm glad you guys like silver. I still have mine. It's probably end up going higher. It's gonna follow gold.
Did you guys notice that AEM is running commercials on CNBC? No. AEM, Lion's favorite gold stock that he talks about almost every day, and Eco Mines, they are actually running commercials on CNBC.
CETY, it looks like this is still trying to get back over some of these resistance levels from several minutes ago. It looks like it wants to try and get a close over 215 here.
Izzy, yes, trades. It was Kohl's. Kohl's was the one trade here today. That's booked. I'm cleaned up on that one. I did miss SETI. I was looking for maybe a possible play off this VWAP. I ended up not taking it. So the only trade for me, sorry, I got distracted there. The only trade for me was Kohl's here today.
Abercrombie and Fitch put in a new session high just a moment ago. That's still squeezing a little bit. The trades that I did today, I did SYM. I had one trade in that. No, I'm sorry, not SETI, CETY. I had one trade in that, and I traded RGTZ twice.
Ooh. Been active with the RGTZ already.
It's so good.
I know. Maybe I just need to dedicate a chart to this and keep it on my screen so I can join you on that. Because I feel like even if we're kind of short on opportunities, we're almost never short on opportunities for the RGTZ. It seems.
I mean, speaking of opportunities, when Rocket Mortgage was at 16 in the pre-market, that really was the time. Look at this move today.
Yeah.
Just printed over 19.
16 in the pre-pre-market?
I think it was Friday in the pre-market. It was 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah, several sessions ago. Because this thing's right back up to 19 now. Straight staircase up out of the gate.
Jeed.
Jane says, Ryan, for this Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for being here in your Ondas trade that made me money. I am thankful that one of my biggest conviction trades ended up being super profitable for a wide swath of viewers. And then, of course, I'm thankful for each and every one of you joining us here today. 13 and I, we talk about this sometimes off camera too. We absolutely love doing this, and we could not do it without you folks. So I would return that to you, Jane, and everyone else here. 3 trades on SETI, all green, not boring. Harvey, That is a registering-worthy comment right there. Let's absolutely go. Lululemon, by the way, this back above 170. Remember, this is in positive seasonality.
I'm gonna say it goes straight to heaven.
This Lululemon, I got a sneaking. I might just have to. You know what? I might just have to nibble on some of these because I got a sneaking suspicion that this thing's gonna move, and I'm gonna be waiting for the perfect entry. And the enemy of perfection. What's the quote? I'm basically going to screw it up, but I feel like I'm going to try and wait for a perfect setup, and then I'm going to miss it. And that's no bueno. We might have to take a look. Let's see, the January 200 calls, 850, you can probably get those for per.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic.
BSLK. Mac.
BSLK. Hold on, bruh.
SHMT. PAL. MCFT. SHMT. Love.
Let me see. Hold on. I gotta look at Holly real
BRT.
quick. Is she still long? Yeah,
CBLL.
she's still long right here. Let me see.
CBLL. LMNR. Love. CBLL. Love. BRT. CBLL. TRA. MNTN.
Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Yes.
TRA.
Tra? Man, Tra
INFU.
not hitting on shit. INFU.
FWRG. NUKK. NUKK.
FWRG making what?
WSHP.
Okay, WHHP is halted. It's a 60%. Okay, float 3 mil. There we go. Now we talking.
NUKK. NUKK. TRA. MSGY. TRA. CLWT. Fox. MFI. TRA.
Alright. Since the open positions we got, okay.
CTOR.
Yeah, so this is where Holly entered. Dawg, she entered at the right time, bro. At 9:50. She entered at the right fucking time, bro.
BRCA.
I gotta pay attention to Holly, bruh. She's not messing around. Hold on.
NUKK. PXLW.
Let me see, what is it? SYM? Yeah, and you can trade options. Yeah, look.
NUKK.
Oh, wow.
AGCC.
So imagine
NUKK.
if I took that trade. Let me see. That's why it's up 40% today. Damn, boy. Yo, Holly picked a good one. Yeah, Holly knows what she's doing.
NUKK. 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 VRA. VRA. NUKK. 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 Note. NUKK. IMMR. NRC. FBLA. EasyGeo. AVTX. AVTX.
WSHP.
AVTX. EasyGeo. INM. Play. Looks. AVTX.
My bad. I was looking at the scanner. The scanner didn't show up on the live feed. My bad.
MFI. RDGT. OOMA. SCBL, EasyGeo, LHAI, MFI, SCVR, Heal, Heal, EasyGeo, NUKK, NUKK, SCVL, IPDN, NUKK, NUKK, Phew, Heal, RDGT, Love, MAGH, DBI, VRCA, SCVL, TRA, Love, PAL, Love, PESI, Phew, OPTX, Heal, FMST, Heal, Boom, Phew, DBI, LHAT, RITR, Love, GNPX, Pro, VRCA, LEGH, OMA, OOMA, Note, Phew, Note, Phew,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't. Even if y'all don't believe in religion, bruh, I don't mean you gotta disrespect other people's religion, bruh. Like, you feel me?
LEGH, LHAI, FMST, OOMA, LE, LE, Phew, ALHC, NXGL, PSTL,
He wants to sleep together 6 times a day. A day. I also work from home and I'm
NUKK, NUKK. Love. CBLL. NUKK. NUKK. IPDN. AEHL. NUKK. LE. CBLL. RKT. Cal. IMMR. INM. INSE. SEP. ALHC. Fox. IPDN. Chui. Messy. SNBR. Boom. PSTL. EVCM. SNBR. BLFY. EVCM. RITR. IMMS. Chui. Lugs. Zim. RKT. DLFY. DBI. Cal. Heal. XGN. TKGB. Boom. BRT. SCVL. SCVL. DMRC. BLFY. DBCS. MNRO. DBI. MNRO. RKT. Lugs. MCS. MNRO. MH. LHAI. AUID. Fox. XGN. EVCM. EVCM. Lugs. Fox. ALHC. BCG. Fox. DBI. FMST. Fox. NUKK. Pets. IMMR. Pets. LHSW. Zim. Fox. NUKK. AKAN. RITR. Sept.
Hello. Hmm.
Love.
You said what?
PLAG. NUKK.
You downstairs? Alright. Alright, I'm coming.
DBI. MCS. Zim. MH. NUKK. MH.
Igaku.
XGN. DBI. Cal. MH. YYAI. MNRE. OOMA. NUKK. BLFY. INM. BRT. BHST. NUKK. BLFY. EVCM. MCS. LMNR. NUKK. Pine. NUKK. MLTO. SCVL. Love. NUKK. GRA. RKT. NUKK. PLAG. NUKK. FTRE. MSGY. Love. DBLA. MSGY. DBI. MSBL. DMRC. BLFY. VRCA. Flock. RMAX. RMAX. PLAG. NUKK. ILHC. MCS. SNBR. MH. Fox. Fox. BHST. FTRE. FMST. PLAG. Fox. PLAG. BHST. RRGB. MNRO. FWRGBWI. RYET. VRCA. MNRO. Heal. GLTO. GLTO. ALHC, VRCA, CVGW, SSTI, MH, RKT, SSTI, OPFI, LMNR,
I'm gonna go to the gym, dude. Going to the gym.
RITR, BBWI, IMCC,